Reggae lovers around the world are mourning today, as heartbreaking news has been confirmed. Legendary reggae singer Coco T, known for his soothing vocals and timeless hits, has passed away at the age of 65. His death has shaken fans, friends, and the entire Jamaican music community. Today, we take you inside the emotional funeral service, the moving tributes, and the legacy of a man whose voice became the soundtrack of generations. Born Calvin George Scott but loved globally as Coco T, the reggae icon left behind not just music, but a message, one of love, unity, and spiritual consciousness. His loss feels personal to millions around the world, especially to those who grew up with his music in the 80s, 90s, and beyond. As his casket arrived at the church, draped in beautiful floral arrangements, the atmosphere was heavy with silence. Fans lined up outside, many wearing shirts with Coco T's face, others waving small Jamaican flags. Some held vinyl records, others held candles, each person expressing gratitude for an artist who impacted their life in a unique way. Inside the church, emotional tributes filled the air. The choir softly sang one of Coco T's classic hits, setting a tender, reflective tone. People wiped tears as photos and videos of the late singer played on the screen, smiling on stage, performing for massive crowds, or spending time with his children and grandchildren. Family members sat in the front row, devastated but holding on to faith. Coco T was known to be deeply spiritual, a man who often spoke about righteousness, humility, and staying true to your roots. His daughter stepped up to the podium, her voice trembling but strong. "Daddy taught us love, not just in words but in how he treated everyone. He showed us that kindness is a choice. Today, I'm not just saying goodbye to a father. I'm saying goodbye to my best friend." Her words brought the entire church to tears. As she stepped away, the audience stood and applauded, an emotional gesture of support. Moments later, fellow musicians took the stage to perform a medley of Coco T's songs. The melodies echoed through the church, reminding everyone of the power of his voice. Reggae artists from all over Jamaica, legends, newcomers, and collaborators, came to pay their respects. Many shared stories of Coco T's generosity behind the scenes. One artist recalled how he helped him record his first song when he couldn't afford studio time. Another mentioned how Coco T always encouraged young artists to stay positive and keep their music clean. These were not just tributes. They were proof of the impact he made beyond the spotlight. Coco T's music wasn't just entertainment, it was guidance. Songs like She Loves Me Now, Good Life, and Young Lover became classics. His voice was instantly recognizable, smooth, comforting, and filled with soul. Throughout his life, he used his influence to speak on social issues, uplifting communities and bringing awareness to causes close to his heart. His fans describe him as a man of peace, a man who believed music could heal. As the first half of the ceremony concluded, the pastor shared heartfelt words about Coco T's unwavering faith and his belief in unity. The congregation nodded, understanding that this wasn't just the loss of an artist. This was the loss of a cultural pillar. The second part of the funeral service took on an even more emotional tone. Friends and close associates took turns sharing their memories. Many spoke about Coco T's gentle personality, his love for quiet moments, and his passion for mentoring young talent. One longtime friend shared a touching story. He could be on stage in front of thousands, but off stage he was the most humble man you'd ever meet. He never cared about fame. He cared about people. A powerful musical tribute followed. A full reggae band played some of Coco T's most iconic songs, and the entire congregation joined in singing. Voices shook with emotion as they harmonized to Rikers Island and Holy Mount Zion. The music wasn't just a tribute, it was therapy for everyone grieving. The energy lifted, even in heartbreak. People smiled through tears, celebrating the man whose songs brought comfort for decades. Coco T's wife delivered one of the most emotional moments of the day. Speaking softly, she described the love they shared, how he always put family first, even at the height of his career. She recalled late-night songwriting sessions, moments when he would hum melodies while the children slept, and how he always said he wanted to leave something meaningful behind. Her words painted the picture of a man who lived with purpose. Children and grandchildren also shared short messages, each one describing Cocoa Tea as loving, calm, and full of wisdom. Some couldn't hold back tears as they tried to speak. The audience felt their pain deeply. Outside the church, hundreds more gathered to watch the service on large screens. Fans shared their own stories. His music got me through tough times. Cocoa Tea was my childhood. He was a gift to Jamaica. Community leaders praised him as a national treasure. They highlighted his contributions to reggae, culture, and Jamaica.